Oh. Oh. I can't carry the commentary by myself. I guess the rest of this is just gonna be in silence. I'm glad that didn't break. I'm going to the end fortress now, whatever it's called. I'm not recording audio, so I hope one of you guys is still recording. Everyone I know is dead. I'm not the most competent Minecraft player. And I have to beat the Ender Dragon. That's a cave. Please don't let it be in the ocean, it's... Of course it's turning to night. Let's do some nice shots of the landscape. So I passed it somewhere over here. Oh. It's just straight down. Don't need anything falling on me. The ghosts of my friends are following me. How many? Oh. No. Oh. Oh no. There's a spawner in the dungeon. In the stronghold. Oh look, another golden apple. Perfect. This is going to be a very long time with very little commentary. I'm hoping that I can either find Endermen or that I can find chests with ender pearls in. What is with all these iron doors? There was 4 in a row. There's nothing over here. Who puts 4 iron doors in front of nothing?
What were they thinking?
Oh, there's a different part of the stronghold. Maybe I'll actually find something useful here. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, it's a slime. Die. Oh, this works too. Oh, I did get a roll. Oh, easy. Okay, I think I only need like 5 more. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, there's 2. Yes. Perfect. There's 2 ender pearls. I don't. Ooh, diamonds. Look at that. That's convenient. It's just 1. I will not die here. Oh, there's 2. Perfect. I need to find my way to the other part of the fortress. Stronghold. Is this the way? Ooh, there's 2. That one has a shovel. Fuck.
Hey, it's Null. We've got some time to kill, so I thought I'd tell you a story. Well, not a story, but the story of how this series came to be. I had just turned 13. I was a Mind Z player and had just recently discovered the wild world of fan hardcores, and had been in a few myself. All disasters starring 12-year-olds. Scrapped and lost to time. It was then that I thought, hey, I should make my own hardcore, with my Mind Z friends on this server I use a lot, Random Randos. So, it brewed around in the back of my head for a month or two until I had settled on a plan for my first season. It'd be a Mind Z hardcore, 2 teams, meet up at Greyvale, and the goal would be the Floating Islands giant. So, I got my friends together, and... it was going great! At the last moment, Nambo wasn't able to make it, but we started on time anyway. We had 1 death in Tristitia, and met up at Greyvale. When we left, we noticed there were some other people, and that they might be following us. And when we got to Fort McHarlington, they were there too. Despite my truly ingenious intimidation tactics, we got wiped. All 6 of us. Bandits. What can you do? The footage just kind of existed for a month before I was convinced to scrap it. Second try. Minecraft season. 7 people, Ender Dragon goal. The first Minecraft season. Later on labeled MC1. Scheduling took a while. People can't do this weekend, someone can't do that weekend, until we finally had a date set on... Except for my recording having a bitrate that might as well be in the negatives, it was amazing. Fun and action-packed and hilarious and intense, and my voice sounded like this.
I'm so excited right now that I'm just kind of shaking. Like, I'm having trouble placing blocks.
As much as it might sound, I think it's true that it was the happiest day of my life, up to that point at least. It was the moment that solidified in my mind the idea that I finally had close friends, people I didn't need to worry about whether or not they liked me, that being lonely was something I didn't need to worry about too much either. And, largely, that idea was true. Oh, yeah, there were a few great lines to come out of MC1. They still pop into my head every once in a while. Like, here,
Dude, it's Sand from Undertale.
and...
Oh, no, I'm dead, lag! What?
Giant slime.
And last but not least...
Do I have to shoot it with something, or can I just smack it?
You can smack it.
No, are you kidding me?
So, yeah, that's how Nambo died. Ralph got knocked off a pillar after that, then Trey and I won. So, as soon as we were finished, I got to editing it right away. And by that, I mean I did everything hardcore adjacent that wasn't actually editing the series. Gathering music, commissioning portraits, and playing lots and lots of casuals on Random Randos. All of a sudden, a year had passed by, and all that was there were portraits, a playlist of Nintendo music, and a pile of footage. By then, it had taken too long. Everyone's voices were too squeaky. Around that same time, though, someone new had joined the server. You all saw NUI's Hardcore, right? Or at least know about it, if you're watching me. Well, NUI made that first season fast, and he was gonna make more of them. Fast. Nambo would come up with all these different hardcore twists, and I help him test them out and whatnot. NUI wanted to use those twists, but I had, well, called dibs on them. So, out of realistically 2 parts serious motivation to achieve what I set out to make, and 1 part selfishness, I made a deal with myself that if I sat down and fully edited and finished an episode of MC1, we'd record another season with one of those Nambo Null patented twists. It was a new decade. Anyways, a Tomb was getting edited, and somehow, in the early few days of March, I sat down and did it. I guess we can record Barncore now. It didn't even take a week to schedule it. That evening, we started the session. I died instantly, and some people had hostile mobs that wouldn't even notice them. So we spent half an hour troubleshooting the mod. Attempt 2. Fight died instantly. Okay, try again. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Barncore. That's the cue.
So, after Barncore was recorded, I started working on it not that long after. I fully made the first 2 episodes and started working on all the cutting drafts. This time, the delays weren't procrastination. I got things done, just incredibly slowly. I got burnout quickly, I guess. There was this contradictory feeling. The real, serious want to achieve something, but simultaneously none of the motivation to do it. Once a year had gone by again, it kind of felt like a lost cause. If you asked me if I'd ever finish Barncore, the answer would vary by what month it was. In September, I finished a few of the last cutting drafts. It was right after New Year's. I saw NUI alone in a voice chat, and I joined him. I had an idea, not a joke, but not very serious either. What if I were to pay you some amount of money to help me hammer out Barncore? What I remember him saying back was, "That sounds like fun. If we did that, I'd do it for free." A couple days later, we got in a voice call, and we finished episode 3. A few days after that, we got in a call and finished episode 4. Then 5, then 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and... It wasn't that it breezed by, it was that it was fun. Something I had been struggling to do for 4 years, we got it done. And it wasn't I, it was we. All because a friend with the same hobby decided that hanging out with me, helping finish a project, sounded like fun. I've said thank you before. Somehow, each time I said it, it didn't feel like I had really said it. It didn't seem like you were expecting many thank yous either. I made this story, or essay, or whatever it is, to describe what this actually means to me. What's behind the thank yous. Thank you, NUI. In some way, not just this series, but the act of finishing it, is a monument to the tale of my own adolescence, and why, overall, the past 4 years of it have been happy. So to NUI and Nambo, Jum and Ralph, Fight and Shadow and Kilobytes, British and Dario and Infinitron and Logan and Petra and Shaman and TNP and Try and Walker and Yhouse and more, I can't express gratitude in the same way I experience it. I can only tell you that that's the feeling I have.
got him. Oh? So silly. This is so silly. The leggies.
And I will walk
Walk 500
miles, and I will walk 500
more.
just to